you, sis. Dirt Miller, Little SuSIE is the name of the track, ladies and gentlemen. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that. The link to Dirt Miller is going to be down below. Please go show him love. Please, please, please. Dope, dope artist. Dirt Miller, Little SuSIE, it is on you. Why are you in a rush, man? It sounded like he was in a rush right now, bro. Like, hold the fuck on, sir.
Well, it started in a little ghetto house. SuSIE's alcoholic father took his belt and beat her down.
Oh, no.
And the mama, she cried, but there was nothing she could do when he was tied to his vice.
Out, you know, there's something you can do. You, like, hold on, before you start. Trunks came from an emotional, it was an emotional home. It was an emotional home. And when you start talking about things like that, he gets emotional. So you gotta cover his ears. Can't do that. It's okay, Trunks. I'll let you know later. Hold on. Fuck the father, by the way.
Well, it started in a little ghetto house. SuSIE's alcoholic father took his belt and beat her down. And the mama, she cried, but there was nothing she could do when he was tied to his vice. Little SuSIE had a plan. She took the keys from his coat and stole his '89 van. Well, this was the beginning at the end for her life. So searching for a place to begin. Well, long in the tooth, little SuSIE had it bad. Money in her hand with the gun and the bag. While she fought for her life, had the devil in her head. Eyes rolled back as she fell to her end.
Hold on. Hold on, man. That's unique as fuck. It's like a raspy kind of. I like that. I like that. Hold the phone. Woo!
Little SuSIE didn't cry. Instead, she filled her head with heroin and cursed at the sky.
Right.
Shadow people lurk in the night as she writes her fraud checks and hopes to get an next high. Well,
woo!
She saw her face inside the spoon, took the pressure from the tourniquet and sunk into the room.
No, SuSIE, little SuSIE, why, girl? Little SuSIE, God, don't put that in your veins, girl. Don't put that venom. Venom. Send venom. Send venom. Someone get him. But I can get him. There's a venom. Venom. I said that venom. Oh, it's a venom. You can't put that venom in your veins. Little SuSIE is wildin'. Somebody gotta get a hold of little SuSIE, man. We gotta talk to her.
Well, little SuSIE didn't cry. Instead, she filled her head with heroin and cursed at the sky.
Woo.
Shadow people lurk.
Give me a second. Start recording. What happened? I'm offering my dono spot to anyone in the chat. Johnny, you Eugene? No. Or no. Or no. Make one of the songs skip the line. I got you, Jason. I got you, Jason. Johnny K85. Yeah, Jen, I got you, Jen. You Eugene? Let's do this. That spot, I'm gonna leave it open. I'm gonna leave it open for somebody in the chat. I'm gonna leave it up to the chat to see which one they want to do. And my tomorrow's live stream, I'm gonna put you down one free one on the free list for tomorrow's live stream. So just be here in tomorrow's live stream. I'm gonna those gonna be the I'm gonna do the skip the lines, and then I'm gonna do the free request ones, and then I'll add one for you on the free request. So I got you, bro. I got you. Thank you so much. That was very nice of you. I appreciate the fuck out you. Yeah. Whatever you want to do, bro. I got you. Jason, I'm gonna take the first one, the Hank Williams Jr. Blues Man. I appreciate you, bro. Jason just moved one of his regulars to a skip the line, so skip the line now is closed. The skip the line list is closed for right now. And then we will go continue with the rest of them. So I got you. So now we got 2 spots open on the regular. Let me get this one out of here. And then everything just moves up one. There you go. Yeah, we got 2 spots open on the regular. Skip the lines aren't closed, but skip the lines are, the list for it is right now as closed. So, like we said in the beginning, if you have a regular dono, and you can always up it to a skip the line. You can always up it to a skip the line if you're like in the bottom of the list and you want to get to the front of that one. So, or you can do yours right away or whatever. Or if you come with another 25, I'll do a skip the line too. But right now the list is going to be closed on the skip the line that I have right now. I don't have nothing else. So, I got 2 spots open. We got there. There's somebody else that we're waiting on songs for before we get started on the free one. Didn't I say there was 2 spots open that I have for the free? I don't remember. So I got that. Got that. Yeah, I think we good. Yeah, Carly Eugene is the only 2. Well, Eugene just left it open to you guys. So whatever you guys want to do, or unless you have something, or unless something comes up to you, you want to do it right away, you just let me know how you want to do it. But that was amazing, bro. Thank you so much for that. We'll leave it to you. All right, we're gonna get to the next track, or we're gonna continue this track. All right, continue. You can put it here. Splice it, sir. Appreciate ya. Let's go back a bit. I feel sorry for little SuSIE. Because little SuSIE, man, these storytelling tracks that you guys are giving me today are amazing. I love storytelling. And I'm liking the vibes right now. We're doing a lot of storytelling tracks, and it's amazing. A little SuSIE, I hope this story comes out. I hope we get a good ending to this one too. I hope.
Well, little SuSIE didn't cry. Instead, she filled her head with heroin and cursed at the sky. Shadow people lurking the night as she writes her fraud checks and hopes to get an next high. Well, she saw her face.
Now she's signing fraud checks. Little SuSIE. And you know what the hard part about it is that there's women out here there's a lot of women out here that live that. They were being abused by the father, and the mother was not stopping it from happening, or the child had to deal with that by herself, and then she builds this issue. I mean, it happens to a lot of people. Don't understand. That's why I say parents' actions matter. Every bit of them matter. Every second that of a parent's actions matters in front of a child. it'll adjust that child's brain so quick because they're seeing it every day. They're seeing this is how I'm supposed to be. They're looking at you as a child when they before they learn how to talk back or before they have their own like actual thought of thinking about something else besides cartoons and shit. Before that, their minds are just looking at you, and that's what they're seeing. The way you treat them, that's what they see. And then it just builds on top to be part of their personality. Every bit of what a parent does matters to a fucking child. Because now they're going to grow up older to have resentment against their parents, and then so a lot of women take this road. Now that we talk about little SuSIE, there's a lot of women that take that road, that take that road of doing illegal shit to get because it's better being numb than dealing with all the bullshit. It's a sad situation. Parents, fucking, I'm telling you, man. It's a responsibility, but at the same time, it's worth it just to see them smile and grow and live and achieve and do all that. It's worth all of it, but it matters. It absolutely matters. We may not think it does. Oh, they're too young. They're not going to remember that. Are you crazy? That's the one thing that they're always going to remember. That's the one thing that they remember the most is the bad shit. For example, how many arguments have you seen in social media since you started going to social media? Do you remember some of them? Yeah, I remember this one time, the whole entire situation with let's pick the war, for example. I don't want to talk about the war, but let's pick the war. When people are talking about the war, they talk about it all fucking time. It's built into them that they're gonna find that interest. But it sucks. It sucks having that childhood that you feel the hatred like a heat. Where every time it's in the building, you're just uncomfortable, and just to have that in you, have that in your mind, and then think that you're gonna get older and just gonna get over it. It's just a crazy way of thinking. That builds on top of everything else that the world is gonna show them. Now they have all their parents' bullshit on top of that. So now they're doubly fucked. At the end of the day, they're adults. When they get older, they make decisions, and they have to feel the consequences of the decisions that they make. That's a fact. But it has a lot to do with that connection between how the parents raised them from a young child. People think that the time frame is just like, oh, I was only 7 or 8, I'm not gonna remember nothing, or I'm 4 or 5. No, those are the times. That's when you're absorbing everything that's around you. That's what made you the person you are, the character that you have, and everything. Because that's the moment that you're so fragile mentally that you're absorbing everything around you. It's. I said in the last one. It's a big responsibility being a parent. We literally are the ones in charge of how this person's whole entire mental gets structured. At the end of the day, they take it for what it is, but it's all about the delivery. It's all about the delivery with the child. You can say, oh, I tell my child all of this, and he doesn't listen, and da-da-da. And how did you deliver it? Did you deliver in the sense where he was going or she was going to absorb it? Or did you deliver to the sense where they didn't get it because you were not delivering the proper way? It's all about delivery. They absorb all that. They absorb attitude. They absorb temperatures in the room. It's all built into them as a human to know how to detect what. is how are you delivering to them for them to understand it? Because if you're delivering it with the same way that you get angry and stuff, then they're going to zone that out the same exact way they zone out when you get angry. So they're not going to get that. But if you flip it and you start talking to them a little bit more, it works. That's what I had to learn. I had to talk a little bit more with my son and my daughter, instead of just hearing what they did or hearing what happened, then assume, judge, and get mad. Like that was not working. So listen to them. They got a lot to say, and they'll tell you when's what. It's tough. Being a parent is fucking tough, man. Being a husband is tough. Is this going to be the theme for today? Is that the theme that we sticking to, ladies and gentlemen?
And cursed at the sky. Shadow people lurk in the night as she writes her fraud checks and hopes to get an next high. Well, she saw her face inside the spoon, took the pressure from the tourniquet and sunk into the room. Well, this was the beginning of the end for a lie. So searching for a place to begin. Well, long in the tooth, little SuSIE had it bad. Money in her hand with the gun in the bag. Once they fought for her life, had the devil in her head. Eyes rolled back as she fell to her end. It was clear that little SuSIE had a drug problem. She took a lot up in a whole fucking bottle of them. Smoked a hit of some fentanyl and slumped in a chair with a glossy-eyed stare. She stopped breathing, so we drug her to the bathroom. Panic on our minds, praying she would come to. Threw her in the shower, turned the water on cold, pulled her.
See, man, that fentanyl shit is crazy, bro. That's why it's so dangerous. I'm so fucking definitely afraid that my son or my daughter or somebody, one of my kids or anybody gets tricked. This shit is dangerous, bro. It's everywhere. It's fucking everywhere. I tell my kids all the time, please don't take anything that anybody gives you. I don't give a fuck what it is or who it is they gave it to you, because they don't probably know where they got it from. Leave that shit alone, because that shit is a serious situation, bro. There's so many people that have lost their lives off of this fentanyl fucking pandemic situation that's going on right now. This shit needs to stop, please. So I say you gotta fucking dispensaries, man. Stick to weed, bro. It's easier. If you have dispensaries, go to dispensaries. Some states it's fucking legal. No matter what, you go to a smoke shop and get weed. Like just you don't want that shit. That street shit is not good, man. They lacing that shit with so much of that crap, man, and you don't know what the fuck you're taking half the fucking time. You stopped knowing what the fuck you taking. Nah, like go to that dispensary shit, man. Get your license, legalize that shit. Hey, get your weed, roll your shit up, smoke your shit, and relax and chill. Coming over here doing that, like, it's so. I'm happy that one of the reasons why I'm happy that I got sober is because of that. Because it's getting to a point where I don't know what the fuck I was taking. Any fucking hit that I was gonna take off anything that I got, it could have been my last shit. And just the thought of that, like, scares the shit out of me. Because it could have literally been my last fucking hit. Because I was just taking pills. Roxy's was my go-to, but if it was a pill, I was taking it. So I didn't know what it was. The coke, I didn't know what it was. It was, here, I got it. I have for sale. Okay, I will buy some from you, sir. That's what it was. I didn't check his Yelp reviews. I didn't do any of that. I don't know what the hell I was taking. All I know is, like, me opening my eyes and seeing all the issue with fentanyl that's going on in this country. I'm just like, oh my God. I was just throwing caution at the fucking wind. Like, I wasn't giving a shit. It's scary to think, man. It's just a scary situation to think. That fentanyl shit is real, man. There's people that sometimes the people that have done it for the first time that are getting a bad hit and dying. So like it's not. It's a serious problem. We have to have these conversations with our kids. We don't know what's out there. We have to be very stern with that because it could be very bad. And it could be very bad very quick without us even knowing. A blinking of an eye, we're getting a phone call because of something. And all we could do was just teach our kids the right mentality and just hope and pray that they use it. They use their brain and say, you know what, I don't want to go take drugs that I don't know where it's coming from, or drugs period. Hopefully, it's so scary. It's so scary. That's why I'm kind of happy that I got my shit legal now, because it's like I don't know where this dude was getting it from, and for all I know, he was getting it from something that could have been fucking laced. I didn't know. So it was more like I'm more comfortable with it now because how I'm getting it. But, like, shit's real, bro. Bark. What is on the outside of a tree is bark. Look at Steve.
Retinol and slumped in a chair with a glossy-eyed stare. She stopped breathing, so we drug her to the bathroom. Panic on our minds, praying she would come to. Threw her in the shower, turned the water on cold, pulled her tongue from her throat, and she started breathing again. Breathing again. She started breathing again.
God, it could have been bad, man.
Long in the tooth, little SuSIE had it bad. Money in her hand with the gun in the bag. While she fought for her life, had the devil in her head. Eyes rolled back as she fell to her end.
Love his voice, man.
She took the cotton from a cigarette and put it in a bottle cap. China white, burnt black, then simmered into fumes. Took the point from the table.
Why the hell did you break it down like that? My question is, why did you give the instructions? Yo, you broke it down. He broke it down how to do that, bro. I want lasagna. I want lasagna. Hold ahead, man, to get my kids. Every time I do a dad joke, my kids just look at me like, thank you, Father. That was so funny. That's the type of shit I get. Oh, you're gonna miss those dad jokes when those dad jokes stop paying your phone bill. Knock knock. Who's there? Broke. Broke who? Broke you, my nigga. Broke you. I got unlimited minutes. You the one that has to work for prepaid minutes, not me. We'll go get that prepaid card from Walmart at the gas station, brother, because some way, somehow, you have to communicate. Because I will disconnect. It's as easy as hitting the button. It's not hard at all. I already tested it once. I open it up, I'm like, oh, I could just disconnect. Disconnect line right here. It's as easy as a button. Wapagada. Jen, shout out to you. Shout out to you for another donor. I appreciate you, Jen. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. I appreciate the shit out of all of you guys. So yeah. I feel you on the dad joke shit, bro. I feel you on the dad joke shit. Like I wish I could have one land. Just one land for my kids. They're like actually like laugh in their stomachs. Like their stomachs are laughing. I want that. But I don't think I'm going to be able to achieve that anytime soon. I don't think I am. I don't think it. Shout out to Jen, man. Jen took another spot on the $15 donos. We got Jordan Lucas, The Way That I Am. Shout out to you, Jen. I appreciate you, girl. Thank you so much. I don't know. But yeah, dad jokes. I love dad jokes. Oh, you know that Jordan Lucas is the king. Is one of the kings in that storytelling shit. Oh, and I sent the pic on IG. Okay. Baby acoustics. Okay, Bishop Briggs. All right, we're gonna eeny, meeny, miny, moe it. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Catch a tiger by his toe. It'll be hard to let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. My mother said to pick this one in 2025. Baby acoustics will be the one that we're gonna be doing, Carly. All right, baby acoustics. Got it. Just smoking a Newport. Just smoking a Newport. Amazing, amazing. Oh, she put pictures. She's got pictures of the concert. I think in Florida. Let me see if I can see me. Do I see me back? Am I all in the back? In the mood for an answer, show how it's done. TGIF. I don't know why that song came to my mind, but it did. And there's nothing you can do. I can't see me in the crowd. Just shout out to Chinchilla, man. Shout out to Chinchilla. All right, I'm sorry. Let's get back. We got one more spot left on it, and then we gonna close down the request line. And then we good. All right. Dirt Miller, let's continue this one. This story's getting crazy.
Took the point from the table, pushed 50 cc's in a vein just to cure her from the pain. Well,
Okay. Wow, this sounds so good. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of a Sweeney Todd story, like whenever they're speaking, like the affliction of the piano. I like that. Theatrical. Wow, that ending, that solo was fucking amazing. That ending was fucking dope. I like that. I want to do the ending one more time before we leave. Hold on.
She took the cotton from a cigarette and put it in a bottle cap, China white, burnt black, then simmered into fumes. Took the point from the table, pushed 50 cc's in her vein just to cure her from the pain. Well,
You know what I was thinking about the other day, and this is just me thinking. Imagine if they do a Guitar Hero game, right? It's like with the Guitar Hero buttons, the graphics, everything old school Guitar Hero, right? And they make it for independent artists. Independent Guitar Hero. I think they don't have enough memory in the system to make a game like that. If they make an independent Guitar Hero, bro, there's a whole bunch of independent artists and just all their fucking guitar, like Ren will be there. I think that's a great idea. I know a dude that is in gaming and like he making video games. Like that's what he does. He's a video game creator. He's a follower, and he emailed me once. I gotta find the reply to that email and everything, and I'm gonna see if I can get the name. I remember that I talked to him a long time ago. I don't know what he's doing now, but I'm gonna see what avenues do I gotta go, because I think that'll be a fucking amazing game to play. Like, if you're in the independent scene, like I know, like the selling point's probably gonna be bad because it's only certain structure of people that listen to independent artists. There's not a lot that listen, but there's still a big, huge fucking fan base in the independent artist scene. So I think it'll bring a lot of light and a lot of fucking fun, because there's a lot of those guitar solos that I'm hearing. I'm just like, fuck. Like there's a lot of great guitarists out there, solos, that I think it would make a great game. Imagine doing fucking high Ren. You know how much fun high Ren would be? Oh my god. I gotta stop opening my mouth when I have secrets, bro. I gotta stop opening my mouth when I have ideas of me. I got to on the down.
To cure her from the pain, well,
I don't even mean like to even put it for sale. Like I don't even give a fuck about that. The idea that for fun, look at this the way I'm seeing it. For fun, me sitting on a Sunday evening with the family playing Guitar Hero and playing High Ren on Guitar Hero. You know how fun that's gonna be? And like you're right, Ren does have a huge fucking fan base, and so does Upchurch, and so does half these dudes that know how to play the guitar. So, like, it'll make money. It'll definitely make some good fucking money. It probably won't be like no level like if it's mainstream shit, obviously, but it's still gonna be making. I think it'll be a popular fucking game. Independent, because I mean Jelly Roll was independent at one point. You could put Jelly Roll song in there unless it's not work that way. Does his songs? That's a question I have. Does his songs, let's say Jelly Roll, right? When he was independent, or is Jelly Roll still independent? No, I think Jelly Roll signed with somebody. If an independent artist has music that they made independently, that were out already on YouTube independently, when they sign with an artist, that's still, they have, that's all theirs though. That doesn't belong to the record label, does it? So Jelly Roll is signed. All right, so Jelly Roll, so to use Jelly for example. So all his independent shit, is that under his label or is that still under his independent? Like he's still gaining from that by himself independently. I don't understand how that works. Does that music transfer over to like, all right, everything that you did independently also belongs to the label? Because they weren't there. They didn't pay for any of that. They didn't pay for promo for any of that. They had nothing to do with any of the construction of that. So that shouldn't even be part of that. On Jelly Roll's part, is BMG independently an independent based record label? Yeah, I would say yeah. I would say that he should. Jelly Roll should own all his masters on all his independent shit. That shit has nothing to do with the contract that he signed with BMG. BMG shouldn't take not a dime out of any of those songs before that, because now everyone that's new to Jelly Roll, that didn't know nothing about Jelly Roll, now that he's mainstream and they're pushing him more, now they're gonna go back to his oldest shit, and all that's gonna start. All them numbers are gonna start raking up higher now, which they have been. So it's just like it's he's winning on both ends, because he's winning on his independent music and now his mainstream. And now Jelly Roll is everywhere. He's on WWE, he's on football, he's on baseball, he's everywhere. So the label is really they got pulled, because he's making it to places that it's not easy to make it into. Yes, it was so much fun. It was so much fun. Jelly still owns the rights to all his music. It's on his contract. So so Jelly Roll's contract has full matches for even his newer shit, or it's only for his older shit. I guess that's a better structured question. Is he getting the masters for all his music, or is he getting masters for just his independent music? Hoya sent me a picture. I would like to see it. I don't think they can see it. The cat's in the screen. Dude, that cat looks like Sunny a little bit. What's the cat's name? Look at me on the TV. With a cheesy sign, man. That cat looks like Sunny. Oh, so you crazy. I love that cat, though. That cat looks like that fur is soft. Like I want to cuddle it. Blue? Blue. I love Chinchilla. I love Chinchilla. Carly got some stuff. Carly got some stuff. Cammy got some stuff signed. That was so dope, man. It was amazing. I love the whole night was dope. I love cats. That was amazing. That was amazing. That, ladies and gentlemen, was Dirt Miller. Little Susie's the name of the track. The link, the name, everything's going to be down below. Please go show Dirt Miller some love. I'm going to talk to you guys later. Peace.